Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the month of January 2019. If you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me or an astrology birth chart, natal chart reading, I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader. Then contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to hear from you. I would love to read for you. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live and upload a new video. And I thank you for being here. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, 1st through 12th house, Chiron, Vesta. Basically, if you have Gemini in your chart, then apply it to you, okay? Let's get right into it for January 2019 for Geminis. All right, Geminis. Give me a second. Let me go turn the other light on. Sorry about that. All right, you guys, let's see what's in store for Geminis for January 2019. Ooh, cha. All right. Gemini for January of 2019. How is Gemini going to start the year of 2019? What's in store for Geminis for the month of January 2019? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and all those in between. Each and every house. What's in store for Gemini? Let's do last shuffle. For January of 2019. All right. Well, I get the Ace of Coins here. So your money definitely, and maybe your career went through some sort of transformation last year in 2018. All right, let's see where it brought you. Brought you to the Prince of Cups here in the present position. Now, the Prince of Cups can also denote you dealing with a water sign. The princes and the princesses are typically younger people, so people in their 20s, early, late 30s. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can, of course, be you as well, in a new emotional situation, needing to utilize new emotional skills, possibly being forced to deal with new emotional situations. Definitely a transformation, all right, that you've gone through and that you can kind of continue to go through this month, all right, in January 2019. Now, I feel like the bulk of the transformation has already been done for you, Gemini, probably last year. I would say specifically from October to, December, or anywhere from between October and December. But I feel like at this point, you're kind of adjusting to the transition. You're kind of adjusting to this new space you're in this month, all right? And this new space that you're kind of being ushered into in your life. Now, I get the Princess of Cups, all right? So we kind of talked about what the prince and the princesses were about, younger energy, all right? This can be children, if you have children, all right? 2 water sign, male and females, or masculine and feminine energies. This could also be you, Gemini. Maybe you have water in your chart somewhere as well, but definitely kind of an emotional month for you, but not emotional in the sense of, crying. Emotional in the sense of you being more emotionally vulnerable, being more open to dealing with emotional situations that maybe in the past you weren't equipped to deal with in the correct way, or maybe you weren't equipped to react to in the correct way. That's how I want to say it. Here we get the King of Coins here. And I was saying there's money. Money's the big focus here. But I get the 8 of Cups here. So the 8 of Cups is maybe dealing with depression, can be dealing with depression, dealing with sadness, dealing with disappointment. I feel like some Geminis out there's something about maybe someone being chosen over you, especially if you're a male. Okay, so if you're a male Gemini, you may be dealing with some sort of depression due to someone choosing someone else over you, all right? This can be with a job, this can be with a romantic situation, or otherwise, all right? Let's pull some more cards and see what's going on with my Geminis. For January 2019, I'm seeing a lot of people in these cards. I get the Prince of Coins here. So this is a younger earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Possibly you have earth in your chart. I get the 3 of Wands next to this Prince of Coins. And I get the Hanged Man as well. Geminis, I feel like you guys are kind of... There's something about Geminis and being chosen. There's something about Geminis and being chosen. But what I want to say is you must choose yourself, all right? Choose yourself first, meaning make yourself a priority, All right. You need to make yourself a priority this month because people are reacting to this month to how you feel about yourself. All right. And when I say that, for example, if people know that you kind of you're dealing with low self-esteem or, self-worth issues, people will react to that and they'll play on that energy, and they'll be manipulative maybe, or they'll maybe even put you down further, to get what they want out of you. All right. And there's also something about Geminis in being chosen or self-worth, self-esteem issues, depression, sadness, once again, or not prioritizing yourselves. That I feel like the reason why you're not getting chosen, Gemini, is because you're not prioritizing yourself. And I feel like you're going to recognize that this month. You're going to realize that the issue has been this whole time because you have not been prioritizing yourself. And maybe you've been prioritizing other people, other things, all right, over yourself for a while now. I get the Justice card. So some of you could be dealing with legal situations this month. If that is the case, I do feel like there will be some sort of reconciliation. There will be some sort of success, possibly. But there's a catch here with the Ten of Wands coming out. If there is a Gemini out there dealing with a legal situation. So it's almost like you win, but, you kind of get held outside of court. So meaning you win, but maybe the person you went in court against kind of retaliates or something like that. So, just be mindful about that. And Gemini, make sure, check your intentions this month. Check where you're coming from this month. If you're coming from a place of vengeance, people are going to react to that. If you're coming from a place of love, people are going to react to that. People are very people are very what's the word? Reactionary. I don't know if that's the word. People are very reactive towards you this month, basically. Okay. Like you're getting a lot of reactions from people, good and bad. So, just make sure you're paying attention to where your intentions are coming from, because you don't want to send out the wrong and a negative intention and have that same negativity come back to you. All right. In a different way, in a different form. So let's pull some clarifiers for Gemini. Hey, Miss CC Ryder, Lady Chuck, I definitely have to make myself a priority. Thank you, Mark. Yes, absolutely. So what further clarification can my Geminis get for the month of January 2019? What further clarification can my Geminis get for January of 2018? Remember, if you want your own personal reading from me, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available. So what further clarification can my Geminis get for January of 2018? Gemini for January of 2018. Further clarification. Let's do one more shuffle. I don't like this angle. It needs to be up a little bit more. I get the Ten of Wands, but it shows up in the past this time. That's good. I get the Two of Coins here in the present position. So once again, Geminis are kind of stuck in between two worlds, it feels like. One world in which you're a priority, another world in which people are prioritized above you, all right? Now, I want to say now either you are prioritizing people above you or this is a natural dynamic, all right? So, for example, maybe in a work situation, you feel like people are prioritized over you. Maybe this has been the dynamic for a while, so it's like a habit that's hard to break at this point, but not impossible to break, all right? You got to start. The key is to start by prioritizing self, Gemini, okay, this month. And, from this point forward, like in general, you must prioritize yourself. All right. And are people going to react to you prioritizing yourself? Some people are going to react in a negative way. Sure. Maybe. But, even then, you still have to put yourself first. I get this Prince of Coins once again. So some of you, if it's not a child that you have that's a young earth sign, some of you are dealing with younger earth sign energy. Also possibly younger water sign energy, okay? Definitely wanting to manifest new experiences, new situations in your life, especially your love life or your relationships, okay? But the key, Gemini, is you. It starts with you, okay? And how you feel about you. We have the Justice card. So there are some Geminis maybe dealing with legal situations or are working on balancing themselves. The Justice card also speaks of balance, all right? At least to me. I get the Ace of Coins here. So money is a big focus. And it seems like whatever this transformation is that my Geminis are going through this month, the end result, I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be looking at your money or your career, your home, or something that a lot of your money is put into, such as an investment. You're going to be looking at it differently, from a different perspective, from a more, I want to say, valued perspective, meaning now you value yourself more now. So now it's like everything you touch, what's the what now you value those things more, all right, as well. Money is a big focus by the end of the month. Money is also coming in and flowing in more easily by the end of the month. I get the Queen of Coins here. So some Geminis out there could have Earth in their chart. If you want a birth chart reading to confirm, get a birth chart reading from me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. By the end of the month, Geminis are putting themselves first. Geminis, love kind of comes in by the end of the month, all right, if you're single especially. If you're coupled, Geminis, you guys are really focusing on yourself versus you focusing on your relationship or you and your relationship. It's like Geminis are finally realizing that I can't be good for other people if I'm not good for myself. So Gemini, you've got to put yourself first. Okay, Lamarr, I'm not a Gemini, but I'm here to just see you live. Love you. Love you too, the big bad wolf. I'm Gemini rising. Can resonate with some of the things you mentioned. Yes, Lena. Yes, so you guys got to put yourself first this month, Gemini, okay? That's the key to everything, literally. Money, relationships, put yourself first, okay? All right, I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you. Remember, I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader, so I speak astrology fluently as well as tarot, okay, so in spirituality. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you like my video. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and whether you're new or not, hit the bell right next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live. And me and Jesus are wishing you guys a happy month. Love and light.